Welcome, everybody, to the Slack on Flicks podcast. I am your host, Benjamin Slack, and we are officially halfway through the month of June. And if you've seen the previous episode that I did with Spencer Beehler and Miles Deering, you know that we are totally excited and we were thrilled for the movies that were coming out. Half of them are out right now. We still got a couple of them more to go, but we are beyond excited and thrilled with what we've got. And because of that, I am going to welcome Spencer Beehler back to our show. Spencer, welcome back.
Hello again. Thank you for having me again.
So you've seen quite a few of these films already, haven't you?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. All right. Well, Miles Deering is not here this week due to the fact that he is out in Phoenix getting lots of sunshine and having a really good time over there. I am insanely jealous, even though I just got back from Arizona a few months ago. Love it out there. But we have another special guest in the podcast room with us right now. She is one of our newest staff members here at 16 News Now. Let's welcome in producer Grace Phillips. Grace, welcome.
Hey, everyone. Thank you guys for having me. Can't wait to be here.
All right.
Absolutely.
I'm excited to have you here. So, Grace, for the people that this is your podcast debut, so tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do here at WNDU.
Yeah, absolutely. I've been here for about 4 weeks now. I'm one of the producers, and I've been loving it ever since. I'm from the Northwest Indiana area, from Westville, so pretty much been here my whole life. I studied film pretty much in college, so this is like a perfect fit. I am so excited to be here, so yeah, can't wait.
I can tell. Northwest Indiana, Westville. That's actually where my cousin lives. I'm from Chesterton, so it's like almost like right next door.
Oh,
so
yeah, pretty much
awesome.
Neighbors at that point.
Fellow film student. Hey.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, so there's a connection with all of us there right
yeah.
now. So I was saying in the intro that June we were very, very, very excited for all these films coming out. We are officially in the summer blockbuster season. We've experienced Obsession. We've seen The Mandalorian and Grogu. But now we got films like Masters of the Universe, Scary Movie 6, Disclosure Day are all out right now. We got more films coming out. We got Toy Story 5 coming out. We got Supergirl closing out the month next week. What have we thought about these films that have come out so far? Spencer, I want to start with you because you were really excited for Masters of the Universe. I want to ask you, what did you think of it, buddy?
First of all, I thought it was honestly just a solid, fun action thrill ride. Now, it's not without its flaws. I definitely have flaws with it, but for what it was, honestly, I would probably give it a 7.5 out of 10. Some of the humor and like some of the scenes were like a little over the top, corny, campy, but I mean, learning what I did about the cartoon, you kind of learn to expect that, but I just thought they could have modernized it a little more. But with that said, like, the story is pretty good. The action, there are times where like it got very cartoony and anime like animated Justice League Unlimited, Superman versus Darkseid, but it was solid. And that climax, Ben, if you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
I can say it without spoiling it. Have you seen it yet?
I haven't yet. That's one of the ones on the top of my list to go over and get there.
I can say it without spoiling it. So Ben, are you okay?
Yeah.
So the climax when it's him, of course, there's a final battle between him and Skeletor.
He-Man, of course.
Yeah. When it turns into like a more bronzy fight, if you will, they go slow motion and they do it in like one shot. But the way that's done, that's probably the best fist fight I've ever seen on screen.
Really?
And like
wow.
Each punch that was thrown, like you feel it in the theater. And I was like, oh my, holy, this is amazing. So yeah,
Say what you really mean, Spencer.
Do you want me to?
No, I do not. We got to keep this clean.
But you know what I mean. It was that good. Now again, it has its flaws, but it's a solid movie, and I was kind of disappointed in the box office numbers. But
yeah,
if they make a sequel, like just learn from the mistakes, and it's a solid film, a solid start to hopefully what could be a saga. Hopefully.
Did you see the post-credit scene at the end?
Yes, I did.
Okay, you see what they're setting up.
Oh yeah, what hopefully we can get in, like, that's her name?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so hopefully what we can get in, say, 3 years from now. Spoiler alert, Grace.
Grace, have you ever heard of He-Man or the Masters of the Universe? I hit the wrong camera. Oh
Yeah,
my
no,
goodness.
absolutely, of course. I mean, I grew up with my parents and them being big fans of the franchise. So, I mean, this is definitely one of those movies that was on my list looking forward to going to see in the box office. I still haven't gotten there yet, but it's definitely at the top of my list to make it out there and see this just because I've heard so much about it as of recently. So
Yeah, and if I can give my thoughts, I thought it was a really solid entry. Spencer, you said you were disappointed in the box office. I am too, because you can really tell that this was made for fans, right down from the characterization of people, from some of the action that happens. I thought it was really, really good. They handled the source material well. The fist fight, as you said, Spencer, was really good. The writing, you can tell, was they were refreshing some old ideas, but yet they were building it from this world that is already established. And I think they did a really, really good job. I ended up giving the film an A-.
Oh,
Wow.
oh, yeah, that's right. You sent me your article to get up. I was like, oh, wow, A-. You really loved it.
I did, yes.
I just got to comment real quick. When I was in the theater, like it was a pretty packed theater, there was this lady next to me. She was just going insane during the whole movie. Like she was literally going like this, cheering all about and everything, like basically spazzing out in her chair.
Oh, wow.
Spazzing out in the
Like,
chair.
she was just like going crazy. And like, especially, that's how I could best describe it.
Someone's just happy to be there, huh?
Okay. I got no words for that after that.
Like, I was like, lady, I like that you're loving it, but calm down.
She's in public. She just forgot where she was for a second, it seems like.
Yeah, well, like that was so distracting. She was like, yay, and just like jumping all around. I was like,
What was she, like, younger or older?
she was much older.
Much older?
Well,
Maybe she grew up with the cartoon.
That's what I
Yeah,
was thinking.
probably.
Like she was there by herself, but like she was wow. And that's not the first time that I've had an audience do that. Like same thing happened at Mortal Kombat and Super Mario. So yeah, it's audiences are getting quite crazy.
Oh, my goodness. All right, so Masters of the Universe came out, but it was attached to another film that we were looking forward to this month, and that was the sixth Scary Movie. Grace, I want to ask you, did you see Scary Movie 6 when it came out?
okay, hear me out. I love the Scary Movie franchise. I love it so much. I have seen all the other ones, but again, I haven't gotten there yet. I want it. My plan is, I know, my plan is to do like a double feature because I really need to catch up severely. But I have actually been really looking forward to this movie too, just because I love the Scary franchise. I love the Scary Movie franchise. I'm a big horror movie fan myself, so
right.
I love the twist of it all. I just think it's so creative. So I've really been looking forward to seeing this one. I've heard a lot about it, but I want to know what you guys think since you guys have seen it. So I'm curious to know firsthand.
So I actually have not seen it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you might get mad at me.
It's okay.
Last year, my friend for New Year's made me watch the first two. Watched them. Okay, whatever. In my opinion, there's not really a story here.
Yeah.
It's just jokes and how to trigger all
True.
these generations. And when I saw the trailer, this one joke specifically in the trailer when she says, "I'm a Republican now, so I'm supposed to be racist," and then the black lady goes, "Oh, girl, I think all white people are racist. Now give me a hug." Jokes like that, like, wow, that is actually pretty bold.
That's a big thing with the Wayne brothers comedy, is that they really push the limits to what their jokes can be about and their topics. And you really got to go into this movie. You have to have a sense of humor.
Yes.
And you got to know what you're walking into. You got to go into this movie knowing that you're about to watch some, maybe not so much good filmmaking, but just friends hanging out, basically having a good time. And yeah, ultimately, I would say that the movie is not really, really good. Spencer, you pretty much said it, what it's like in a barrel. It's just jokes layered on top of one another. Some of them pretty risky for today's modern audiences. As far as filmmaking, it was okay. But as far as a comedy, I thought it was good. It's why I never gave it an official failing grade. I gave it a D+ in the end.
I was so surprised when I saw that when you sent that article in over the week. I was like, wow, man, really? Okay.
Something I really, really liked, though, is I liked the meta jokes that they had in there, because the films that they're mainly spoofing in this movie, they are spoofing the recent Scream and Halloween movies. They're throwing weapons in there. They got Sinners on there, just as you can see on your screen right now. They spoof Ma. They make fun of a lot of recent horror movies. Smile 2, Candyman, all really, really funny in their own unique way. But yeah, I mean, ultimately, I would just say read my article at WNDU.com to get the full thoughts, because it's one of those movies where I can't even describe in detail what I thought. It's a little too simple of a movie.
And I gotta say, this is the movie that took the box office from Masters of the Universe.
It is, and that surprised me.
is-
I thought it was going to be reversed.
Wow.
Same. Well, this movie is made for arguably a cheap budget. This made like what, 200 million over the weekend. Masters
My
of the Universe
gosh.
made like 50 million, and this movie cost like what, 40 million to make, while Masters of the Universe costs 200 million to
Yeah.
make. So there you go. Horror movie steals the money once again.
Now I know what I was going to say, not to go off topic. Knowing the behind the scenes stories of what happened to the films that they spoof, and they throw all those meta jokes in there, it just makes it 100 times even funnier. Like, do we all know the story of what happened with Jenna Ortega and Melissa, what's her face from the Scream movies behind the scenes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, they make fun of that in Scary Movie 6,
Really?
and they are absolutely hilarious.
Wow.
Have you seen what Melissa has actually came out and said about Scream? We're at Scream 7 now, right?
I believe I have, but for
think.
those of us who haven't, let us know, Spencer.
Apparently, she's come out and said like they relied too much on nostalgia for Scream 7, and that Paramount lied about the box office numbers, and she's basically attacking the film, the studio, and the lying box office numbers about it. Apparently,
Interesting.
Now,
I'm still shocked about what happened to her because I understand the politics that got involved, but nevertheless, Scream 6 was very successful, and even writing off high when it came out, it still held up as like one of the top 3 in the series. So I don't know. Maybe they were just trying to put on a good image and bring Dev Campbell back, which I'm happy they did. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna leave it there.
That was the highest grossing Scream in the whole franchise, and it's the one that they both got controversially like left. So that I just think that's unfortunate for both of them.
Well,
Personally.
Jenna Ortega, I can kind of understand. I mean,
yeah.
she left the main reason because of what happened to, again, I can't remember how to pronounce the last name, of course. I apologize.
Melissa Barrera?
No, that's a different person. It's close though, but you know who I'm talking about, movie fans. But Jenna Ortega is also very, very busy. I mean, she's shooting Wednesday season 3.
Oh yeah.
And she's she had like Death of the Unicorn at the time as well. She was a very, very busy person. So
Making that money.
yeah, exactly.
Booked and busy.
Alrighty. Well, I think it is time to talk about the big conspiracy that happens in the latest Steven Spielberg movie that came out this past weekend. This was a movie that I'll admit I wasn't really looking forward to at first because, Steven Spielberg is an iconic director and everything, but there also comes a time when we're like, okay, we want some stuff from the newer generation, you know? We're kind of tired of seeing these past generation directors maybe not officially retired yet. But Disclosure Day came out.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I think it is the best movie of the year so far.
Really?
Wow.
Yes, I do. And Grace, I know you're ready to talk about it.
Oh, I am so ready to talk about this movie. Absolutely.
Disclosure Day, if you guys have not seen it, it follows the interconnected storylines of various characters with a common denominator. There's a government agency that is tracking them all down because there is evidence of extraterrestrial life on Earth throughout multiple generations, and these people know about it or have some type of connection to it. And this government agency is tracking them down to try and keep it a secret. That is the premise of Disclosure Day. Grace, what are your thoughts of it?
Oh, what do I not think about this movie? Truthfully, I did not know what to expect going into this. I mean, like you mentioned earlier, I think it's hard when you've seen so many. Let me get my words straight here. Spielberg has such a variety of projects that I feel like he can always give us something that you're not expecting. I mean, the one that immediately comes to my mind is he just did West Side Story like a few years ago. So, and here he is coming back with an Alien movie with
his third Alien movie.
I know, it's insane, with a field repertoire that he's pretty familiar in. So I was personally not sure what to expect, and also the trailers I feel like also didn't necessarily give me the greatest idea, but maybe that's my own fault for not doing the research. But truly, this movie had me connected from minute to end. The beginning sequence, I feel like, did such a great job at drawing you in, keeping you curious about what exactly is going on here. But even after we did understand what was going on, they just kept throwing us things again and again and again. Each different things they kept throwing at us to keep you more engaged and going on and trying to unravel exactly what was going on here. And I just think that was done very gracefully and very well. So that is something that kept me engaged personally. What do you guys think?
Very well said, Grace. Actually, I liked how you said the trailer didn't really reveal much. And I think that was very, very smart on the people who did it. Because if you watch the movie without seeing the trailer, the movie does its job and just unveils the plot and the mystery as it goes on, where it's like, okay, we got people on the run here. Why are they on the run? Well, it slowly builds up to the reveal and doesn't even show it immediately like what it is. I believe you only hear audio of what it's supposed to be, and then you get the full realization that, oh my goodness, there's been aliens on this earth for a number of years, ever since at least the Roswell incident from the 1940s. And yeah, I thought it was really well made. I thought the themes handled were really well done. The cast was phenomenal. I mean, Emily Blunt, Coleman Domingo, Colin Firth, they were all amazing. I honestly think that this is going to be the first movie we have out right now that can be a contender for an award season. I ended up giving it an A+. It was the highest grade I ever gave a movie while I was here at WNDU.
Oh yeah, I saw you sent that email, but I didn't look at it yet.
Spencer!
Hey, Andy and Maddie weren't at the time, so they handled it, but I knew we were going to talk about it today anyway. So.
Okay, well, you saw Disclosure Day, Spencer. What did you think?
So I'm going to start off by saying I gave it a solid 9 out of 10.
Okay.
And I'm going to give a fun fact real quick. If any of you know this, the anchor that plays the NBC reporter or whatever,
Yes.
she's featured heavily in the trailer. I found out she is actually a former NBC news reporter. I found out. Don't know if you
I
knew
was
that.
wondering
really?
that,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah, she's a former reporter, and Spielberg casted her, and she's actually been working in the film industry for a great many years now. She has some former roles before
Wow.
this. And he also casted some actual news anchors and reporters. Like, when you see all the monitors of everyone reporting on it, a lot of those are actual anchors and reporters that he just hired and put on set and give them some camera time.
Gives it a bit more of a realistic feel.
Absolutely.
Yes, so anyone working in news media, this gives us a big shout out. Before I ask you guys how realistic you thought the news media part was,
Well, you got to remember, Spencer, that we're in South Bend, Indiana, and we are not CNN or the giant the NBC studio in New York City.
But they were a more local station where they started reporting it from. But anyway, my heart was racing for most of this movie. It was like Miles told me like the first half of the movie feels like its own part one of the story.
Kind of does.
And then the second
Yeah.
half is like it's a direct sequel to the movie. I kind of saw what he was saying by that, but I love this little build up to it. And then in the trailer, the camera shot where the deer's looking at the little girl's face. And then it just morphs into the alien. When I saw how that leads into the climax, that climax was just...
It was good. That just explains it right there. It's speechless, and you just have to, and I'll quote Emily Blunt in it, listen.
Oh.
Can we get into spoilers?
If you want to, yes.
Spoiler
alert for the movie now.
So it's called Disclosure Day. At first, when she says listen and then it black screen ends like that, I was like, oh, that was kind of a little abrupt. Then I thought, but wait, the title is Disclosure Day. They've confirmed the extraterrestrials' existence in our own world and beyond. She says listen, and now she's about to disclose everything, and it ends right there because she's about to give the message. That's the point of the movie. So I actually thought that was honestly kind of a perfect ending when you think about it, personally for me.
I really liked that it tackled, like, there were clear heroes and villains in the story, but yet you understood every motive. Where the big question about this is the world. Let's be honest, the world is a bit unstable as it is at this time right now. We have people that don't agree on politics. We have people that don't agree just because they might be a different race or a different species or something like that. What's going to happen if you disclose this information about aliens being on Earth? You're introducing a whole new type of genre or species to mankind. What is going to happen to the world once you do that? Will the world accept it, or will the world tear itself up even more? I thought that was a fantastic bit of dynamic between the two separate government agencies that want to either release this information or want to keep it a secret. I thought that was perfectly well done. There's a scene in the middle of the film with Coleman Domingo and Colin Firth where they go back and forth with these ideas, and I honestly thought that might have been the best scene in the movie because you felt the intensity, and John Williams' music in this film, especially in that part and at the end, just built it up amazingly. The only flaw I would say that this movie had was there wasn't enough of the Williams music spread throughout various scenes.
See, I thought for me, my only flaws sorry, I don't remember all the character names. The older guy that was leading Emily Blunt and the other runaway guy, when he was out in the cornfields talking on the phone.
That was Coleman Domingo.
Coleman Domingo. Yeah.
When the camera just kind of like slowly pans down and zooms in on him, and just kind of took like a dramatic pause as he was saying those lines, that felt a little dramatic to me. There's certain nitpicks like that made it just a solid 9 because I was like, okay, that's a little too much. Come on now. But yeah, those were really my only flaws with it. That being said, I gotta say, during the climax, when Emily Blunt's about to go on air, her character, and then Colin Firth's the bad government guy, right?
Yes.
When he's staring her down, he could have stopped her right there. But the way they looked at each other, it was like he was saying, is this really what you want? And then the right, she says yes. And then it's like he accepts that he lost, and then decides to sit down and watch her make her victory, basically. And it's like, and he starts smiling at her. It's like he gained genuine respect and admiration for her will to get what she wanted. And it's like he gained respect for his own rival, like for achieving what she set out to do. Like there's no boundaries she won't cross to get there.
Yeah, I really liked that because, yeah, he's a clear bad guy, but yet he's not like a bad guy, if that makes any sense. He was basically just doing his job, what he was hired to do, keep this a secret. It's going to get out to the media. Well, I'm not going to kill somebody live on air on TV, That's the only choice I have, and I am going to respect that, and I'm just going to accept defeat. I thought that was really well done, too.
Yeah.
Grace, what did you think of the ending of the movie?
Here's my thing. It took me a while to fully understand and conceptualize what the ending meant. I agree with you, Spencer. I do think it was very abrupt, but I actually love your reasoning with it. I've never thought about it like that before, to where the entire ending, like, it's just, it kind of opens it up to, like, even a third part of the movie. I know we were talking about splitting it up into two, but after she just ends it with listen, and then it opens up like a whole new world, because there's the conversations about now that alien life has been proven. What does this mean? How are the general public going to react to this? I believe they were pointing it into a certain direction of how they think the public's going to react. But at the end of the day, we don't know. And it's truly up to us to decide like what we think is going to happen at the end of that. Or you just have to listen and hear like kind of what the entire message of the movie is. You have to conceptualize that and understand like what it is going forward. So I think this conversation has helped me understand it a lot more, because I did think it was a bit abrupt, but now like once you think about the ending and then combine that into the whole movie, like as a whole, I think it's like the perfect bow on it. Like actually, I think it's the perfect like tied little bow to end the movie, in my opinion.
Well said. I honestly think that this is Spielberg's best movie since Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah.
So.
I don't know if I'd agree with that personally, but...
Okay, well, here's a pretty interesting topic then. Spencer, what do you think is Steven Spielberg's best movie?
I knew you were going to do that. I set myself up right there.
I asked the question. Boy. I want an answer.
I'm going to have to choose between... Wow, you put... Okay, wow.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I got the spotlight on you.
Spencer.
I'm going to put my
Don't upset Steven.
I'm going to put my top 3 to 5.
Oh, okay. I like this. I like this.
These aren't ranked. These are just what I have to do.
Go 3, 2, 1. We need it. We need an actual countdown.
Jurassic Park, Saving Private Ryan.
Number 3 is Jurassic Park, or are you number 1?
I'm just naming them right now.
Okay.
It's between Jurassic Park, Saving Private Ryan.
Fair. I like that.
I haven't seen E.T. in like 15 years, but I'm gonna put that up there just for the. I'm not gonna put Close Encounters up there.
Oh, actually, that's actually a pretty good question. Did you guys watch Close Encounters to prepare for this movie? Close Encounters of the Third Kind?
The day right before I saw it, yes.
Okay, good. Yeah.
I didn't watch it to prepare, but I did know, I have like read up about it and like just refreshed my memory of it before going into it. So I think it helped.
Because Spielberg has said that this is the successor of Close Encounters of the Third Kind. I honestly thought that they might connect to it.
So did I, honestly.
But that never happened.
The way he was like really referencing like Close Encounters.
Yeah.
And I was like, and then when I started watching it, when I saw the cloud shots, it's like, okay, that's very reminiscent of all the cloud shots in the trailer. So I thought there was going to be a lot more similarities, honestly, but I liked how it was different from Close Encounters too.
Grace, do you have a favorite Steven Spielberg movie?
I mean,
You're getting the spotlight too.
The first one that immediately comes to my mind was Jaws, but I think that because that's just such a staple in people's mind. But honestly,
first ever summer blockbuster.
I know, yeah, absolutely. But I think either that or Saving Private Ryan has to be my favorite. I think if I had to pick one, I'd pick Saving Private Ryan. I mean, that's just. It's a perfect movie in my opinion, truly.
Spielberg fans are going to be mad at me for forgetting Jaws. I can't believe I forgot.
It's okay. At least it got mentioned.
It did.
I think Jurassic Park is the most family. Oh, no, that'd be E.T. actually, but
most family friendly. Are you saying that a movie where a T-Rex eats a guy in a stall is family friendly compared to E.T.?
I saw Jurassic Park when I was like 3, okay, and I loved it. So.
Oh, okay.
Well, all right then.
And you got to see Newman get eaten by dinosaurs too.
And I wanted to see more of that as a kid, but anyway, that's.
What kind of house did you grow up in, Spencer?
A house where I saw more certain highly rated films and played more highly rated video games at a younger age than I probably shouldn't have. But who doesn't do that at a young age, honestly? I played Call of Duty when I played Gears of War when I was 5. So come on, give me a break.
Spencer Beehler versus America.
Well, there you go.
Wow.
Over being a adult gamer and watching some more R-rated content.
What?
Huh?
Is it Spencer Beehler versus America?
Yeah.
I just played.
That's just a new segment I'm going to create now when you start talking about stuff like that.
I like it. Load it up.
I'll have Eric make a graphic and everything with you on it and everything.
This is okay. I don't know how this turned.
And
into
I'll add a laugh track to it too, because people will know what's coming.
There you go.
Don't know how this just turned into a 2v1, but okay.
Hey, I'm just here. I'm the viewer. It's okay. I'm not here to pick sides.
You know, I'll put.
Well, you are technically in the middle on the screen right now, so you kind of act as the referee here.
I guess so.
Keep the peace, Grace.
Keep the peace, as they say.
Kind of like on Gamers on Launch when Spencer and Kirsten start going at each other sometimes. And Meredith has to sit in the middle and break it up.
She just sits there and laughs. And
I know, that's what makes it funny.
And that's what I'm doing right now.
Wow.
Jackson and LJ actually kept the peace. Meredith just lets it fly because she loves it. Just like, you know what, enjoying that. Ben, you just found your own debate segment. How about that?
What do you know? Stuff always happens when Spencer Beehler enters the room.
Until next time.
I bring more humor and humanity to Ben's podcast.
Whoa,
Wow.
whoa. What are you saying now?
I mean, Kirsten and I are very natural and conversational sometimes, you know? All the time, actually.
I think the viewers might say a different opinion. It's more of you guys arguing.
I mean, humans argue all the time. We debate and we have our opinions.
Very true. Okay, so my favorite Spielberg movie is, I'm going number 1, Saving Private Ryan. It's by far the best. The whole D-Day scene in the first half hour is, I will honestly sometimes just go back to watch and see how that was just so authentically captured. It's like unbelievable. And the fact that it gave actual veterans PTSD when they were seeing it in the theater is amazing filmmaking, but also yet incredibly sad. Number 2, I am going to go, I don't know if I should choose either Raiders of the Lost Ark or Jurassic Park, because those are both really, really good. What George Lucas did with Star Wars by bringing all these old concepts into making it into something just so refreshing and new. Spielberg did the same thing with the first time we ever met Indiana Jones by combining so many like Zorro and Western serials together to make that one film. Ultimately, I would say Last Crusade is probably my favorite of the Indiana Jones films, but I do love Raiders of the Lost Ark. But then yet I also like Jaws as well, the first ever summer blockbuster. It's what introduced us mainstream audiences to Steven Spielberg outside of Duel. So, oh God, the list can go on and on of so many great Steven Spielberg movies. Who Framed Roger Rabbit? While he didn't direct it, he had a big hand at producing it. Same thing that he did with Poltergeist. You also got, excuse me, I really liked his remake of West Side Story. There's so many movies to choose from. You honestly need like a top 20 list or stuff like that. I got to see if Watch Mojo has that, actually.
Can I just put something out there real quick?
Oh, boy.
So please do.
Crystal Skull is better than Dial of Destiny.
Yeah, I believe that. I think so.
Okay, can you please tell everyone else downstairs that?
I think Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull is better than Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair. At least
I blame the viewers for being upset for what happens in that film, because if you know your history, everybody knows that the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull is a conspiracy theory of aliens being on Earth. Almost kind of like the same thing that he did with Disclosure Day. So,
people could accept.
And Spielberg posted all this before Crystal Skull came out. Grace, I'm glad you agree.
Yeah, right.
Okay, people can accept all the. I know the first three dabble in religion, but people can expect gods descending to the earth, all the spirits and everything. But then when it comes, we make a change to aliens, which is people can believe what they want to or what they don't want to. I thought that was come on. So religion, the gods, demons, all that's one thing. But then we dabble in alien a bit, which is what we did in Indy 4. That's where you have a problem with it.
And it's what else are you going to do? I mean, you've had him find the Ark of the Covenant, Raiders of the Lost Ark, and the Temple of Doom. It deals with Satanism and human sacrifice, which was incredibly violent and honestly very creepy to this day.
Yes. That should be PG-13.
The Last Crusade, you have him finding the Holy Grail. How are you going to top that one? Well, you went from religion to human sacrifice to religion again. Let's go something more. Let's go something more original. Let's go extraterrestrial. I thought that was actually pretty cool stuff.
Loved it.
Yeah.
When the UFO just ascends out of the pyramid and it is watching that big, wide, or it could be IMAX cinematic shot, I thought that, I love that. I still think that's awesome to this day.
And
But
I thought it was a good ending, too. I
Yeah.
really like that he ends up with Marion. He grabs the hat, of course, at the end, kind of saying he's not done, but yet I'm going to settle down right now with the iconic theme song playing. I thought it was great. I wish they would have just stopped right there.
they wanted
Dial of Destiny, I didn't think was terrible, but I didn't really want it.
it didn't have the Spielberg touch in it.
Well, I thought the opening train sequence was pretty good. But that was a big flaw because that scene was so good in the opening, you couldn't really top that for the rest of the film.
Yeah, that's the problem. I heard the theme and then everything else is just, and I didn't like the girl in it, but that's a whole rabbit hole.
I do like the cast. I mean, I like Harrison Ford. I do like Phoebe Waller-Bridge. I like Mads Mikkelsen. And I don't know. Unfortunately, they just got wrapped up in a movie that you couldn't top the first 10 minutes.
Yeah, 2.5 hours of that.
Mm-hmm. And I don't want to end this episode on a bummer, so I'm going to ask. We're going to lighten up the mood a little bit and maybe delve back into our childhood. Are you guys going to see Toy Story 5 that comes out this weekend?
If my mom wants to, well, I work on the weekend, so my mom wants to see it Monday or Tuesday. But I wonder, last time I went to see a kids movie, the kids and parents were louder than the movie, and
Yeah.
also
Well, that's why you don't go opening night.
well, hopefully Monday or Tuesday. But I went with my dad to see Mario on a Monday, and included my chair getting kicked by a kid. So
Oh.
Grace, what about you? Are you going to see Toy Story 5?
Yeah, I absolutely want to see it at one point, but I think I agree. I think I'm going to hold off for a little bit. The past 2 times I've gone to see children-aimed movies like the Super Mario movie or even like Inside Out 2, I was just surrounded by children naturally, of course. So I think I'm going to hold off for a little bit, but I am really excited to see how they tie in like the new elements of technology and iPads and things like that. I think that's super creative, so I'm excited to see that.
Can I ask, Grace, what is your connection with Toy Story throughout the years?
My connection with Toy Story, I mean, I think I grew up watching it just like everybody else did. I love the first movie. It's so iconic. And then the second and third one I love too, specifically the third. The third one I watched all the time.
Really?
Yeah, I love that one
I
growing
was more
up.
of the second one myself.
Really? The second one's really good too. I do like that one a lot. But I also saw the fourth one when that came out. I thought that one was all right, but I mean,
That's a whole Dial of Destiny situation again.
I know a lot of people have their strong opinions on it, which I agree with most of them, to be fair. But I'm hoping we can kind of amp that back up with the fifth one, and we're not just like on a downward spiral. So I'm curious to see how it plays out.
What about you, Spencer? Do you have a favorite Toy Story?
Probably the first one's my favorite, and
The first ever Pixar movie?
Wow.
I forgot that's a fact.
You can tell when you watch the first Toy Story that Pixar is still learning their groove because the
yeah.
characters
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
blink at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
And like
They-
how like boxy, Minecraft boxy they are basically is how I can best describe it compared to like Toy Story 2 alone.
Oh, yeah.
And I have a little confession to make.
Oh, no.
I thought Toy Story 4 was alright, and I also cried at Toy Story 4.
You know what? I respect that because I thought the ending was good when Woody and Buzz say goodbye, which was supposedly supposed to be for the last time. And you think about the journey that they've gone through together from like arch enemies to best friends. Yeah, that is a very emotional moment.
As they were saying goodbye to it, that's what made me cry. I was like, why am I'm crying at a Disney Pixar kids movie? What
But
the
we
heck?
grew up with those characters.
Yeah.
We grew up with them. It's different.
Yeah.
And a man's man does cry. Get it?
Okay.
Never mind. Okay. But
I'd rank them Toy Story 1, Toy Story 3.
I'm sorry, are you ranking them now?
We're ranking the movies?
2 and 4 are tied for me.
2 and 4. I didn't even know
2
we
and
started
4?
ranking them. Okay.
Wow.
Okay, so I'm going.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm going 2.
2?
Yeah. 2. Oh boy. 1 and 3 are tied for me.
Yeah.
Wow.
I would say 2 is up here with not far below you got 1 and 3. Way down you got 4. And 5 is in Jeopardy right now.
Jeopardy.
Grace?
We'll just have to see. Okay, where's mine? Definitely. This is hard. Wait. Wait. I'm like debating between 1 and 3 for that top spot, but I think you just have to pick one because of like. I mean, it's the first. It's like the first one, so probably 1, 3, 2, 4. Sorry, Ben. That's just what.
Okay.
I think that's how it plays out in my brain at least. But go ahead.
Ben has the unpopular opinion of liking 2 the best.
I have the unpopular opinion of many film franchises. There's many entries in film franchises out there where I will pick what is mostly regarded as universally the worst one as my favorite. I don't know why, it's just always been like that.
What's the best Thor?
Best Thor? I'm going the first one.
Okay, I thought you were gonna say Love and Thunder.
No.
I'd have to leave, I fear. I would have to go back to my show.
No. Well,
Anyway.
you know what? I think we are going to call this podcast to a close because if it keeps going, Spencer and I are just going to start arguing with each other. And
I'll sit here huddled up in a
I
ball.
am excited
Exactly.
for Supergirl, The Odyssey, and Spider-Man. Just gonna put that out there.
There you go. Grace,
All
what are you
right.
looking forward to for
There
the
we
rest
go.
of this year?
What am I looking forward to specifically? I'm looking forward to the new Hunger Games movie, honestly.
Ooh,
The
I
brand
forgot
new
about that one.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot
With
about
Hey
that.
Mitch, his whole story. I am so excited about that one. I really like the Songbirds and Snakes,
Mm-hmm.
personally, so I just hope they keep going up with
Didn't they
these
just release
movies.
that book?
Maybe?
It
don't know,
wasn't
I'm not
that.
a
We'll
reader.
have to ask our friend Jessie because she's a big Hunger Games fan.
Yes.
She'll know.
Oh, I'm going to talk to Jesse, trust.
I want to know about McKenna Grace's character because I have a predicament.
Well, there's a sneak peek for the next time Grace will be on the show then.
There we
Oh,
go.
She'll
yeah,
want
how
to
about
talk.
that?
Until next time, guys.
She'll want to talk the Hunger
Oh,
Games.
trust.
Oh, yeah.
All right, you guys. Well, thank you so much for coming on the podcast. I really appreciate it. Grace, thank you for making your podcast debut just a month in of being here at WNDU
Yes,
here on
diving-
this show. It is
diving full
amazing.
force
Look at
in.
that.
Thanks for having me. No, this was great. I can't wait to watch more.
Of course, Spencer. Always a blast to have you on as well, even though things
course,
might
yeah.
get a little, fists might be thrown pretty soon, but maybe we'll go viral for that when that happens.
Hey, there's our reason right there.
Maybe.
Exactly.
Someone's got to start yelling.
All right. Thanks again, guys. Well, that's going to do it for this episode of Slack on Flicks. Remember, you can read my full reviews by going to WNDU.com and clicking on the Entertainment tab. You can also see previous episodes of this show there as well. You can also find them on the 16 News Now YouTube channel. I'm Benjamin Slack. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all next time.